Just a little message to you if you're thinking about starting carnivore, if you have been on and off carnivore, if you're on a health journey of any kind. I was just walking on this beautiful path right near the ocean and came across these two older gentlemen and just overheard a bit of their conversation where they were talking about one of them must have had a medical event recently, and his friend said, "So have you been able to drive yet?" And he said, "No." And he said, "It's just funny, you live a certain lifestyle. Hatch, let's go this way. Come on." And you live a certain lifestyle and then it's taken away from you. And it's really hard. And these are the conversations that I think about when I am thinking, carnivore does feel restrictive. Why am I doing this? Why am I not just eating a standard diet? Why am I not just still trying to eat all things in moderation? Why do I care so much? Why am I putting this much time and energy into this lifestyle? And it's for those conversations, because that's what really matters. And I'm not saying I'm not going to have issues with my health. I'm not saying that I'm not going to age and, have body function taken away just because of age. Just because you're carnivore doesn't make you invincible. But I also do have a lot of cancer in my family history, like a lot. I could sit and talk to the doctor for a good 20 minutes and give the whole lineup. So when I think about the time and energy and effort that I put into maintaining this way of life, I think about all the things that I am avoiding by keeping all sugar out of my diet, by making sure I am keeping my metabolic flexibility high, by making sure I am I'm going through a jungle apparently, making sure I am keeping my insulin resistance low, and I say insulin sensitive. All of those things are so important when we talk about disease. So yeah, I'm going to keep working at this. And I think about, these men that were just sitting there talking, and I think about conversations I hear over cocktails at a wedding with a bunch of family members talking about so-and-so's new medical issue and all the things that we need to think about. Think about all of those things. And that's what really matters, not me abstaining from whatever at the events, eating sugars, eating seed oils, eating all those other things. That's what makes me feel my best, and I'm going to continue to do that because I remind myself about the fact that I want to age well. I want to not get Alzheimer's if possible. I would like to make sure that I don't listen to standard medical advice that would say, "Hey Jess, go get on statins because your LDL is too high," which then brings on a whole host of other issues. When you go on medicine, you end up going on more medicine because of the side effects from that one first dose. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. So if you're on the fence, I encourage you to really dig in, improve your metabolic health, get your body moving, and change the scenario for your future.